So I am out here at the fairly new U.S. Armed Forces Reserve Center / National Guard post. They just built this within the last couple of years, I think a year or two ago. It is out here in the sticks, out in the middle of nowhere. But it is a massive facility for reserves and National Guard. It's actually right off of the Muskogee Turnpike, in between Broken Arrow, Oklahoma and Coweta, Oklahoma. But to get here is a lot of back roads. You wonder if anybody is even still here, because it is 5:30 in the evening. I'm not sure there's anybody manning that post. There's another one of those signs I saw at the National Guard base earlier today. It says deadly forces authorized. These must be fairly new, because I have never seen these particular signs before. On the motor pool. Ooh, this one is not doing too good. Is quite a large facility. looks like somebody's home. That's on the other side of the fence, not out here. This is public property.
That is true, but you know, still.
It's public property.
What's your reasoning behind taking videos?
It's personal. I'm doing a project.
What's your project?
That's my business, ma'am.
Yeah, well, my business is this installation of a safety and security element, so.
And if
people out here just taking videos of installation.
Sorry, those are the rights that you protect.
This actually right here is not necessarily public property.
It is.
Actually state property.
Do you see the power lines?
Over there.
Do you see the power lines? It's a public easement, ma'am.
Yeah. Well.
Public easement. It's public property.
Okay.
I have no intention on going on your installation. Okay? All right.
Have you taken enough videos then? How much video do you actually need for the installation?
Well, now it's going to be until you leave me alone, and probably a little bit after.
Yeah.
I mean, I was actually on my way out of here, but I think I'll stick around now.
Have you ever had any run-ins with the law?
That's my business.
Yeah. Yeah, gotcha. So, can you step... Yeah, I see what you're saying. This is possibly public easement. As long as you don't step on military property.
I have no intention of doing so.
But even if... Anyway. Alright.
Have a good day, man.
You have a good day as well. Actually, let me go ahead and get your picture.
Before you do that, is that your personal phone?
Yeah. Is that your personal phone?
Okay, well, because you're a public official, I can FOIA that. And I will.
I'm taking this as personal.
but you're in your official capacity. You are,
Actually, I'm off duty right
doesn't matter, you're in uniform. You are almost on your installation. So,
now. Well, now I'm in a public easement just like you.
but when you took
So
the
I can do
picture,
anything I
when
want
you took
as
the
a
picture,
public
when you
and
took
member
the
of the
picture,
public.
you were on your installation.
Yeah, no.
You
How
were,
far are you counting the easement? Because that was just right over there. So, if we're counting this as easement,
either way, you came out here in your official capacity. You stopped to confront me for filming
yeah,
because
but
of
I am
your,
off duty.
doesn't
so
matter. I can,
that's
alright, we'll let your superiors handle it when I pull you in. Alright?
Sure.
Cool.
Yeah.
Have a nice day.
You too.
IFN 878. Else leaving.
Sir, that's what you're doing?
Taking pictures.
Yeah, you're not supposed to be taking pictures here.
Sure I can. I'm on public property.
Actually, you're on federal property right now, so you need to move on.
Do you see the power lines? It's a public easement.
Okay, I'll call the police over here.
You can do what you need to do. Have a nice day.
Okay, thanks.
Blocking the road. Oh, here we go. Blocking the road. Look at that. New York. Decided to get out of the road. I guess he doesn't want to answer. Did they say how long they'd be? Because I got stuff to do. No? Okay. Alright. I don't know if the cops are going to come. He said they called him. Still following me. Finish stalking me now? Thank you. Have a nice day. 3 of them. Wow, they must be bored. Oh, I think he's getting an education. Let me get out of the sun. So it looks like it was the Coweta PD that responded. And I would have sworn it'd be Broken Arrow. What's going on?
You're just up there by the Reserve Center?
I got some pictures of the signs. That's it.
Okay.
He came out barking orders like he ran things, and I told him I was on public property and that he should leave me alone, and he stalked me all up and down this road. He actually parked right there, and people come screaming around that curve and had to dive off to the right last minute a few times. I tried to get him to move and go back, but he wouldn't even talk to me.
He wouldn't
roll his window.
Trying to talk to him?
Yeah, he stopped me when I was up there and started yelling at me, "You can't do this, you can't be here." And I said, "Look, man, I'm not bothering anybody. I'm on the public easement. Just leave me alone. I'll be out here in a little bit."
Okay.
And he chose to sit up there, and I walked away to just kind of de-escalate, and he just followed me with his vehicle, just kept following me and blocking the road. He just stopped right in the middle of the road, and people diving around him. I mean, I understand what he's doing, but...
You kind of got why he was a little concerned?
Well, I understand. I told him what I was doing. It's not like I was like, I didn't give him any BS.
Right. I mean, his deal was just, you said you were, looking at the signs and whatever. I mean, a lot of people like to look at the military equipment and all that kind of stuff and everything. His deal is just, sometimes it can be an OPSEC issue.
Oh, I know.
And I seriously doubt your phone has the ability to look and see the keypad.
Right.
There.
Yeah.
So, that was an issue that he had. And he has to have that issue. He was a first sergeant, so he does kind of run to a certain degree.
That would explain him getting so pissed off when I said no.
Yeah. So that was kind of a big deal on his part as far as that's concerned. He was mainly, he let us know you weren't on their property, which if you were, that's a different thing.
That's a different thing,
That's a different thing. So, you got the right to film whatever you want to film, as long as it's not, operational security for, anything necessarily. But,
right. Well, whatever I can see from public, I can film. If they have some, then there's a problem.
Yeah. So I don't think his main thing was just the keypad thing, and like I said, unless you're stand out here with like a, lens
Right.
as long as my arms type thing, you're not going to be able to see with that camera.
Right.
So, but basically, he just wanted us to kind of see what was going on. We reassured him, it's like, hey, he can do that.
Right.
I mean, now if it starts to cross the line, then okay.
Sure.
But, I mean, you got the right to film anything that's not,
Yeah.
legal to film.
Right. I know that.
But
this is my hobby, so I make sure I know where I can be.
Right.
I'm good, man.
Okay.
Appreciate it.
Do you live around here, or you have a car parked somewhere?
Oh, I live around here.
Okay, you don't need a ride?
No, ma'am. Thank you, though.
Okay. All right. Well, have a nice day.
All right, you too. Take care, guys. So it was Broken Arrow PD, not Coweta. That guy didn't know what the hell he was talking about. I'm actually happy that it was BAPD and not Coweta. I may or may not have been a little worried because if Coweta shows up, they're a little bit more backwoods. Alright, I'm out. I think I'm going to wait for them to leave first. Wonder what she's doing.